Well, hello everybody. Welcome to my Sit Spot chat. I hope that you're all doing well and still feeling those R's of spring, the rebirth, rejuvenation, reinvention, refreshment, restoration that this season brings to us. And I want to share a few moments about the power of mindfully slowing down in our day-to-day. I've been working myself on structuring my creative time, structuring my sit spot moments, my moments where I just go outdoors and sit for even just 3 to 5 minutes, or walking around mindfully, practicing the pathways to nature connectedness, tuning into nature through our senses, going outdoors and noticing something you've never noticed before. Maybe it's a new leaf unfurling from a maple tree, bird songs. Spring offers us so many opportunities to witness, this rejuvenation, this refreshment of spring, new beginnings. On April 27th, Sunday Fun Day, is a super new moon. So a very powerful time. Think about this week of what you want to grow, what you want to plant, what you want to nurture in your garden, the garden of life. And as the new moon on Sunday the 27th waxes and becomes full, and a few weeks after that, we have the flower moon, the blossoming of flowers. And this is an inspiring time to tune into that spring energy of planting, growing, and blossoming. There's so much going on in our world, in our nation, the constant chaos, that it really is imperative and more important than ever that we structure our playtime, our creative time, our meaningful moments engaging with nature and noticing nature, whether through what we call active green care, gardening, weeding, nurturing soil, and passive green care, all walking, sit spots, reflection, poetry. It's feeling how, tuning into feeling alive to the emotions and feelings that nature brings to us. How that warm sun even feels on our faces, and the sound of the birds. Really practicing tuning in and structuring these care outdoors time. And unlike other modalities of care outdoors, my intention is for us to embody that. You don't think of mealtime is a form of care, because it's just something that we do. We nurture each other through food, through our meals, water, medicines. And once we begin to really embody care outdoors, and it becomes natural and structured woven into our day-to-day lives, whether you're at the care community or the workplace, a grocery store, at the school, it's a way of being. It's a new way of being, of noticing and integrating joy and moments to just reflect, even 30 seconds in the parking lot and looking up at a cloud. Wow, we can do this. This is the essence of care outdoors. So today I'm going to share with you, I love Thich Nhat Hanh because it's so simple yet so profound. And that's the care outdoors motto, right? Keep it simple, Smarty. Simple yet profound. And this breathing practice, the more you do it, it'll become natural. You'll have the poem memorized, and it's a good practice to repeat 2 or 3 times, which might take you only 3 minutes. So imagine integrating this simple yet profound breathing practice into your daily schedule, even if you got to put it on your calendar or set an alarm on your phone. whatever will help you integrate this in. It's a wonderful practice to embody for your self-care and the care that you're sharing with others. And before we do that, I wanted to share a passage out of How to Relax. These little pocketbooks are amazing. Thich Nhat Hanh, and you can go to plumvillage.org and purchase any of Thich Nhat Hanh's books. You can see I get a lot of use out of this. But this one on page 44 is titled Healing Ourselves, Healing the Earth. Mindfulness and a deep awareness of the earth can help us handle pain and difficult feelings. It can help us heal our own suffering and increase our capacity to be aware of the suffering of others. With awareness of the earth's generosity, we can generate a pleasant feeling. Knowing how to create moments of joy and happiness is crucial for our healing. It's important to be able to see the wonders of life around us and to recognize all the conditions for happiness that already exist. Then, with the energy of mindfulness, we can recognize and embrace our feelings of anger, fear, and despair, and transform them. We don't need to become overwhelmed by these unpleasant emotions. Page 105. In, out, deep, slow. Here is a poem to practice any time, but especially when you're angry, worried, or sad. If you know how to practice this poem, you'll feel much better after just 1 or 2 minutes. In, out means that when I breathe in, I know I'm breathing in. And when I breathe out, I know I'm breathing out. You are 100% with your in-breath and your out-breath. Don't think of anything else. That's the secret of success. After you've practiced in, out 3 or 4 or 5 times, you'll notice that your in-breath naturally becomes deeper and your out-breath becomes slower. Your breath is calm and you're more peaceful. That is deep, slow. Calm, ease means breathing in, I feel calm. Breathing out, I feel at ease. This exercise is wonderful to practice, especially when you're nervous or angry or you don't feel peaceful in yourself. Then you come to smile, release. Breathing in, I smile. You may feel it's too difficult to smile, but after practicing 3 or 4 times, you may feel that you're able to smile. If you can smile, you'll feel a lot better. You may protest, "Why do you want me to smile? It's not natural." Many people ask me that, and they protest, "I have no joy in me. I can't force myself to smile." It wouldn't be true. I always say that a smile can be a kind of yoga practice. Yoga of the mouth. You just smile, even if you don't feel joy. And after you smile, you'll see you feel differently. Sometimes the mind takes the initiative, and sometimes you have to allow the body to take the initiative. In, out, deep, slow, calm, ease, smile, release, present moment, wonderful moment.